Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Jansen. Okay, so today we are doing a chapter out of The Art of Success, okay? And I'm going to read a chapter out of it. We're getting back to reading. I've been doing a lot of books on tape, listening to a lot of those, but I need to get back to, I've had a lot of people ask me to start doing a lot more motivational stuff. And so that's what I'm going to do, because they asked me to, and I want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. So, we're doing The Art of Success right now, and if I'm backwards, I apologize. I don't know how to flip the TV or the stuff around. The Art of Success it's by Jack Canfield. He is the guy that reads the Chicken Soup for the Soul novels. He's the one that, he does all the Chicken Soup for the Soul. Hold on, I gotta turn on my Wi-Fi so everybody can hear me okay. And what he is I got the chance to see him in person in March, but I've read a lot of his books, including this one, and so now I'm going to read it so that on your commute, you can listen to a chapter, and then we'll get through all this, and then I will stop it, and we'll go on to the next one. So anyway, the very first chapter is Mastering the Art of Success, okay? So if you're paying attention, this is the first chapter we're on, is Mastering the Art of Success. Now, why do I read these things? Because I'm trying to teach people how to be leaders and how to get things done, and not just about being either managers or... Now, a manager can be a leader, okay? But a leader leads from the front. They don't beat their people. They don't force anybody to do anything they don't want to do. What a leader does is a leader leads, okay? And leaders can be managers, but I put it in three categories. You got your followers, you have your leaders, and you have your managers, okay? And we also have to make sure that I have my, make sure that everything is being projected to the correct stuff here. All right, so we're going to start with chapter 1. Now remember this, I'll give you an example that I gave earlier. A leader is somebody that leads from the front. They go in first. They eat last. They're the ones that after everybody's tucked in at night, they go to bed last. A parent would be a good example of a leader. A leader is a hero. A leader is somebody that does things that not everybody wants to do. They're disciplined at birth. They're disciplined during their childhood and their teenage years, and later on they're able to discipline themselves, okay? So we're going to start learning how to master success. And success is based on what you want to do, okay? So, however you want to master success is 100% completely up to you. All right? So, here we go. Mastering the Art of Success by Jack Canfield. It's often been said that success is a team sport. It's not just what you know, it's also who you know. And while you may be able to create tremendous success on your own, traveling the path of success with others makes the journey more enjoyable. Plus, the added accountability will propel you to success faster and further than you originally envisioned. In my career, success in an undertaking has come down to not just who I know, but also who I have on my team. Along the way, I have learned a number of success principles that can now help you build your own network of influencers, mentors, and experts, and develop a support team of people who can help you succeed. Build your personal network of influencers. Hold on. All right, build your personal networks of influencers and experts by developing genuine relationships, okay? One of the most important skills for success in today's world, especially for entrepreneurs and business owners in networking, Jim Bunch, the creator of Unlimited Game of Life, once stated, "Your network will determine your net worth." In my life, this has proven to be true. The more times I have spent consciously building and nurturing my network of advisors, colleagues, clients, students, and fans, the more successful I have become. Business and careers are built on relationships, and relationships form when people meet and interact with each other over time in an authentic and caring way. As I am sure you're aware, statistics confirm over and over that people prefer to do business with people they know, respect, and trust. Effective networking, therefore, is all about developing relationships. Okay? And developing your own personal network Your job is to seek out people who know what you don't and who can help you connect where you can't. Initially, your goal shouldn't be to make a sale, but instead to seek advice, connections, recommendations, insights to the extent that you can provide something in return. Do so. But remember that developing genuine relationships that you can call upon at any time, for years into the future, potentially, takes time and consideration. It requires careful thought and mindfulness for others. My good friend Ivan Mintzner, founder of the international network phenomenon BNI Worldwide, explains that good networking is a combination of three things: visibility, credibility, and profitability. Visibility is you and another individual becoming aware of each other. The individual who may be a source of information, referrals to people who can help you, or even a potential customer, may learn about you through your public relations, social media, or advertising efforts, or through someone you both know. Soon you might become personally acquainted and communicate on a first-name basis. That's visibility. Credibility means you take the next step and become reliable and worthy of the other person's confidence. You begin to form expectations of each other, and those expectations are fulfilled. Credibility increases when appointments are kept, promises are acted upon, facts are verified, and services are rendered. The old saying, results speak louder than words, is true. Credibility also comes from third parties. Will someone they know vouch for you? Are you honest? Is your project or business legitimate? Are you effective? Are you someone who can be counted on in a crunch? If you are, your credibility will grow, as will important and beneficial relationships. Profitability is what comes from mature relationships, business or personal, that are mutually rewarding and where both people gain something from connection. This stage may be reached quickly, such as when an urgent need arises, or it may take years. Most likely, it's somewhere in between. Of course, much depends on the quality of interaction with each other, but most especially on the desire of both parties to move the relationship forward. My closest and most productive network. Of course, profiting from a relationship isn't limiting to making money. From a new customer or getting a referral, it may come in the form of connections to someone who can help you launch a new initiative or otherwise grow your business. It may include success to a mentor or a professional advisor or a contact in another industry who can help you expand your marketing. It might be the ability to delegate more of your workload, gain substantial free time for your hobby or personal interest, or spend more quality time with your family. My closest and most productive network has included my business partner, Patty Albury, and my success principal co-author, Janet Switzer, two women who've not only been close friends and colleagues for 25 years, but who have also developed a robust and influential network from which I've benefited. My combining their own contact list with people I know, we've generated millions of dollars in business, accumulated 1 million Facebook fans, and produced millions of customers, clients, and students who follow the success principles. Our combined contact lists are filled with hundreds of key individuals who can help out with advice, direction, a name, an idea, resource, marketing assistance, and more. At any time, we can ask each other, who do we know who can help with this new initiative? Confident that we can get our needs and wants addressed within days. That's the real profitability of a network. Form a mastermind group to keep you focused, enthusiastic, and innovative. One of the most powerful tools for success ever identified is a process. Next page. Called masterminding, we all know that two heads are better than one when it comes to solving a problem or creating a result. So imagine having a permanent group of 5 to 6 people who meet regularly for the purpose of problem solving, brainstorming, networking, encouraging, and motivating each other. Napoleon Hill first wrote about mastermind groups in 1937 in his classic book, Think and Grow Rich. All the world's richest industrialists from the early 20th century to today's modern icons of business have harnessed the power of the mastermind group. In fact, it's one of the concept achievers reference most when they credit any one thing with helping them become successful. Millions have discovered that a mastermind group can focus special energy on your efforts in the form of knowledge, new ideas, introductions, a vast array of resources, and most important, spiritual energy. It's this spiritual aspect that Napoleon Hill wrote about extensively. He said that if we are in tune with the mastermind, that is God, Source, and the universal power, infinite intelligence, we have significantly more positive energy available to us, a power that can be focused on our success. How a mastermind group works. A mastermind group is made up of people who come together on a regular basis, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, to share ideas, thoughts, information, feedback, contacts, resources. By getting the perspective, knowledge, experience, and resources of others in the group, not only can you greatly expand your own limited view of the world, you can also advance your own goals and projects more quickly. A mastermind group can be composed of people from their own industry or profession, or people from different walks of life. It can focus on the business issues, personal issues, or both. But for a mastermind group to be powerfully effective, people must be comfortable enough with each other to tell the truth. Some of the most valuable feedback I've ever received has come from the members of my mastermind group confronting me about overcoming, selling my service too cheaply, focusing on the trivial, not delegating enough, thinking too small, and playing it safe. If you're not in a mastermind group already, I recommend that you form one or join one as soon as possible. Mastermind groups nurture new ideas and initiatives. In 2010, Jill Doka of Athens, Greece, left my Breakthrough to Success training with the commitment to be part of a mastermind group with 5 other attendees from different countries. When the economic downturn in Greece began affecting her local network, Jill looked forward to meeting with her global mastermind group on Skype and Google Hangouts, spending an hour every other week using words other than default, unemployment, and debt. Before long, Jill learned through the mastermind group about TED Talks and gave her first initial speech in Chennai, India. On the plane trip home, an idea took shape in her mind. What if, instead of just one TED Talk, Jill created positive focus, interactive events, then made videos on them available on YouTube so people around the world could benefit? While civil unrest and economic problems in Greece made Jill hesitant to discuss her ideas with colleagues in Athens, her mastermind group was enthusiastic. With her constant encouragement and support, Jill held the first one-day workshop in Athens to a jam-packed audience of 500 attendees and 300 live stream participants, all supported by 70 volunteers and 57 corporate sponsors. The feedback was tremendous. The following November, Sergio Cedes, another of my graduates, produced the second such event in Mexico, with more than 4,000 people participating in interactive, solution-focused workshops given by presenters from the United States, Mexico, Canada, and Bermuda. What could a mastermind group do for you? Find a mentor and follow their advice. Now, I understand a lot of people don't understand networking and business and applications and jobs and teaching and who heroes and stuff are. However, these are all important. And this next part is extremely important, okay? This is where I always talk about my Brian Carruthers of the world, my Rich Ellermans of the world, the people that I've watched, like Sergeant Majors that I know, okay? Find a mentor and follow their advice. Don't take it from me. Take it from Jack Canfield. Find a mentor and follow their advice. Another key strategy that successful people use is to constantly seek out experts in their field of advice. Now, if you're a teacher, great. Find an expert. Direction and information. The truth is, there are countless people who've triumphed over the specific hardships you're facing, or have succeeded in your specific area of endeavors, who not take advantage of all that wisdom and experience by finding a mentor who has already been down the road you want to travel. All you have to do is ask. It's easier than you think. While it may seem daunting at first to contact successful people and ask for ongoing advice and assistance, it's easier than you think to enlist in the mentorship of those who are far ahead of you in the areas in which you'd like to succeed. What mentors do more than anything, says famed speaker and bestseller author Les Brown, is help you see possibilities. In other words, mentors help you overcome possibility blindness, both by acting as a role model for you and by conveying a certain level of expectations as they communicate with you. When Les started his speaking career in the early 1980s, he sent a cassette tape of his earliest keynote speech to the late Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, the world-renowned speaker and publicist of Guidepost magazine. That cassette tape led to a long and fruitful relationship for Les, as Dr. Peale not only took Les under his wing and counseled him on his speaking style, but also quietly opened doors and helped Les get into important speaking engagements. Perhaps, like Les, you just need someone to open doors for you. Or perhaps you need a referral to a technical expert who can help you build a new service for your company. Maybe you simply need a validation that the path you're pursuing is the right one. A mentor can help you with all of these things, but you need to be prepared to ask for specific advice. Do your homework. One of the easiest ways to research the names and backgrounds of people who have been successful in your field is to read the industrial magazines, search the internet, ask trade associations, executive directors, attend trade shows and conventions, call fellow entrepreneurs, or approach others who operate in an industry or profession. Look for mentors who have the kind of well-rounded experience you need to tackle your goal. When you start seeing a pattern of the same few people being recommended, you know you're identified your short list of possible mentors. The Success Principles co-author Janet Switzer regularly mentors people on how to grow their small business. When Lisa Miller of CRA Management Group called Janet, she was just about to sign away a large percent of her revenues to someone she thought would help her develop a new area of her business. Janet showed Lisa how to instantly accomplish the same goal without outside parties and even helped her land a new business from existing clients, accelerating Lisa's company growth plan by 4 months and earning her hundreds of thousands of extra dollars. To contact possible mentors like Janet and ensure a successful conversation, once you do, make a list of specific points you'd like to cover in your first conversation, such as why you like them to mentor you and what kind of help you might be looking for. Be brief, but confident too. The truth is that successful people like to share what they have learned with others. That is very true. It's a human trait to want to pass on wisdom. Not everyone will take the time to mentor you, but many will if you ask. You simply need to make a list of people you would like to have as your mentor and ask them to devote a few minutes a month to you. Some will say no, but some will say yes. Keep asking people until you get a positive response. Follow their advice and return the favor. Hold on, real quick. Bad signal, hold on. Where was I at? I lost my place. Okay. Follow their advice and return the favor. Mentors don't like to have their time wasted. So when you seek out their advice, follow it. Study their methods. Ask your questions. Make sure you understand the process. Then, as much as is humanly possible, follow your mentor's suggestions. Try them on and see how they work for you. You can always adjust and improve upon them as you go along. Be prepared to give your mentor something in return too. Even if it's the correct page. Even if it's something simple such as keeping them updated on industry information or calling with new opportunities that might benefit them. Look for ways to give back to your mentors. Help others too. What a great reward to any mentor to eventually have their former protege out in the world mentoring others. We're almost done. Build a powerful team that lets you focus on your core genius. Every high achiever has a powerful team of key staff members, consultants, vendors, and helpers who do the bulk of the work while he or she is free to create new sources of income and new opportunities for success. The world's greatest philanthropists, athletes, entrepreneurs, entertainers, professionals, and others have people who manage projects and handle everyday tasks, enable them to do more for others, hone their craft, practice their sport, and so on. To help you clarify what you should be spending your time on and what you should be delegating to others, I recommend an exercise called the Total Focus Process. The goal is to find the top 1, 2, or 3 activities that best use your core genius, bring you the most money, and produce the greatest level of enjoyment. Start by listing those activities that occupy your time. Whether you're business-related, personal volunteer work, list even small tasks like returning phone calls, filing or photocopying. 2. Choose from the list those 1, 2, or 3 things you're particularly brilliant at, your special talents. Those unique things very few other people can do as well as you. Also choose from this list the 3 activities that generate the most income for you or your company. And any activities that you are brilliant at and that generate the most income for you or your company are activities you'll want to focus on. Finally, create a plan for delegating remaining activities to others. Delegating takes time and training, but over time you can offload the non-essential tasks on your list until you are doing less of the ones with little payoff and more of what you're really good at. That is how you create a brilliant career. Seek out key staff members and advisors. If you're a business owner and career professional, start training key people to take over the tasks you identified above. If you're a one-person business, start looking for a dynamic number 2 person who can handle your projects, book your sales transactions, and completely take over other tasks while you concentrate on what you do best. If philanthropic pursuits, my philanthropic pursuits or community projects are your business, there are volunteers you can hire to help you. Indulging college interns who may work solely for class credit. Down at the river is not the greatest place to read when your signal doesn't go over very well, which I apologize for. And if you're a stay-at-home parent, your most valuable staff will be your house cleaner, your babysitter, and other people who can help you get away for time by yourself or with your spouse. A part-time helper can do grocery shopping, get your car washed, pick up the kids, or pick up the dry cleaning. All right. All for the modest wage. If you're a single parent, these folks are even more important to your success in future. In addition to business and personal helpers, high achievers typically have a powerful team of professional advisors to turn to for support. Today's world is a complicated place. Professional advisors such as your banker, your lawyers, a high net worth certified public accountant, your investment counselor, your doctor, nutritionist, personal trainer, and the leader of your religious organization can walk you through challenges and opportunities, saving you time, effort, and usually money. And if you run a business, the advisors are essential. They are very, very essential. I agree. Build a community and pass on your legacy. To truly master the art of success, you also need to pursue one more critical activity: building a community of followers who can join you in expanding your work, fulfilling your vision, and most importantly, securing your legacy. Virtually all great thinkers of our age have managed to pass down their wisdom and life's work once they can no longer be active. Today, that act of succession is easier than ever. The internet and social media make it possible. Yep, last 2 pages. Today, social media has hit the tipping point where we're now seeing millions of followers convert into fellow devotees, passionate advocates, enthusiastic buyers, and committed partners for social change. Building a community of followers for your network of philanthropic pursuit guarantees there will be a network of people to join you in virtually any venture you want to pursue. The key is to attract followers who will stay engaged with you and your message, then pass on your information to their own friends, colleagues, and fans. To reach their goal, you want to maintain an ongoing presence on the most popular social media sites, including Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. While you can spend time writing your own posts and articles, then master the technology needed to boost your social media activity. I recommend you check out social5marketing.com. A done-for-you service that provides a team of world-class writers from top publications with smart online marketers to write posts and even run advertising for you on a major social media platform. Best of all, your online activity is scheduled, managed, executed, and tracked for less than you'd pay your teenager. Whether you use this service, which also writes your blog, does email marketing, and helps generate prospective buyers for your business or cause, you want to establish a personal brand. Build your online presence and pursue community building as an activity to ultimately support your success. That is chapter 1. Now, there is an About Jack, who is, Jack Canfield. But we're going to do chapter 2 tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody listening up. So chapter 2 is tomorrow. And I'll do the About Jack tomorrow, too, as the opening dialogue. Okay? And tomorrow we have the parade and everything. Put that back there. Now, just because you guys stayed with me a little bit, let's read some stuff from Jim Rohn, okay? Ooh, the first thing I opened to was financial independence. If you were to show me your current financial plan, would I get excited by it that I would go across the country and lecture on it? If the answer is no, then here's my question. Why not? Why wouldn't you have a superior financial plan that is taking you to places you want to go? Ignorance. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is poverty. Ignorance is devastation. Ignorance is tragedy, and ignorance is illness. It all stems from ignorance. What you don't know will hurt you. The worst kind of arrogance is arrogance from ignorance. There is an ancient script that says, he that wishes to be ignorant, let him he ignorant. Let him he ignorant. But I took off the last word and it now reads for me like this. He that wishes to be ignorant, let him be. I like that. Ideas. If you wish to find, you must search. Rarely does a good idea interrupt you. Ideas can be life-changing. Sometimes all you need to open the door is just one more good idea. Ideas are information taking shape. When a new idea comes our way, we must put it on our mental scales and weigh it carefully before deciding its value. One of the secrets to success is ideas mixed with inspiration. Nothing is more powerful for your future than being a gatherer of good ideas and information. That's called doing your homework. Influence association. There are two parts to influence. First, influence is powerful. And second, influence is subtle. You wouldn't let someone push you off course, but you might let someone nudge you off course and not even realize it. We need a variety of input, influence, and voices. You cannot get all the answers to life and business from one person or form of one source. All right, everybody. That's what I have for you today. I think the world of each and every one of you. Remember this. Be a leader, not a manager. Be someone that's in front of people, pulling them along, going in first, going to bed last, eating last, but always knowing that when you're respected, people will follow you anywhere. A manager may whip the crap out of you like you see on Facebook and not have the answers and not willing to go in. A leader is a manager. So I don't want anybody to be confused if you're a manager and you're not doing it. But remember this. As a leader, you go in first. As a leader, you're only as fast as your slowest person. Okay? Leaders know this, and they take that into account. And guess what? Everybody comes out alive. Everybody comes out ahead. The people that drop out, they're going to drop out whether you lead them or not. So the best thing to do is let them drop out. Because you know what? You got to keep positive. You got to keep away from drama. You got to keep pushing forward every day of your life. Life determines what you're going to do with it. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. You matter. Bye.